Just getting ready to work on my speaker holders again, and now we're snowing. Yesterday the wind was blowing like crazy, but looks like styrofoam, but we're snowing. Pretty good size too. And I'll show you pictures right now of what the dust storm did yesterday. So I had a dust storm and it rained a little bit, so you'll see my cars right now was covered in basically mud, and so I sprayed them down this morning and they're looking much better. But now, yeah, now we're getting some snow. So we'll go see the neighbor's car maybe, because it hasn't moved. I'll show you kind of. His is black. It looks like mud. And when I washed it off, it was just dirty as hell. So much dirt came off, and so I had to spray down even my driveway. But yeah, now we're getting a little bit of snow. It's not going to stick. Of course, we got some crazy clouds coming in too. You can't even see them outside anymore. Well, anyway, we'll get back to this. I still need to Dremel out the holes here, and yeah, it was quite interesting. Oh, and then even like the dust had like a little sand dune right where my garage door opened up. So when I opened it up this morning, just dust blew in and it just like covered my car in dust. I got another picture of that too. I'll show you right now. And yeah, so crazy weather we're having, but it's not gonna stop me. We'll see if I can get a little bit more done today. I have a few things to do. I gotta do a few errands, so I gotta go do them first before I get working on this. But maybe later tonight I'll finish out drilling and dremeling and drilling out these. All right, till then. Okay, so the Dremel works okay, you know, because I got this really close and I can Dremel it away. But this bigger section, you know, it's going to take a long time to do. So I'm going to see if I can figure out. I tried to cut it right there to get closer to the end. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out something a little different, because to Dremel that out is going to take me quite a while to do. But these little ones, you know, I can spend about 30 minutes Dremeling and get it. So that's what it'll kind of look like on the other side. So that's where we're at there. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll just Dremel it, keep Dremeling. Yep. Like I said, that'll take probably about an hour to Dremel. And then on my Dremel tool, or the little thing, it's all gummed up. Oop. Gums up really pretty easy, so yeah, I don't know yet. But at least we got one down. Alright, so I'm going with the drill 100 holes like I did on my faceplate, and I'm just gonna cut these and then Dremel them out. So that'll be the quickest way to do this. Drilling goes really fast through plastic, so that only took me like 5 minutes to do all these holes. So now I'll just cut these with the utility knife and then I'll Dremel them. Much quicker than my other plans. Alright, so even faster than cutting was what I did is I just took this and I just twisted, and they snapped along each of those edges there. So now that we got this, now I can take my Dremel in there and clean that up real easy like. So we should be sitting, they're sitting fairly close. So I think once I get that Dremel, then I'll be done there. So all right, Not going for pretty points, but we got it to fit in there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill the holes through there, through here, and then that way I can bolt it in. So that's what we're going to do next, is drill, find the appropriate drill holes, drill size, and drill the holes. And that'll get us set up for that. Okay, now that I got all the drilling and everything done, I'm just going to bolt these up to it. Put the other one in, put the speakers in, and then I use the existing drill holes that they already had here. There it is. You know, to attach this plate to. So anyway, all my drilling and everything is done. It got pretty cold out there, so I brought it inside to finish it off. So I'm gonna put the bolts through. I got some just Everbuilt bolts to put through here, and then some screws to screw through here. All right, then we'll be done with the dash for today. And maybe this, well, I don't know, it just depends. Maybe this weekend I'll try and get the dash installed with the other speakers. And oh, I forgot to buy more speaker wire. So I need to get some speaker wire. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run the speaker wire. I think what I'm gonna do is kind of like mold it in, and that way the wire is always out of the way. And you know, I'll have it coming out of a central point. The pocket size, or the map pocket right behind here, or behind it, when I take that off, I think that's where I'm going to put the amp and the crossovers there. All the wiring will connect to that. So I got a plan on how to do this, and I need to find some quick connects for in case I need to ever, you know, remove these. So that's another thing I got to think of. All right, let me finish it up and I'll show you the end result. All right, so that's what it looks like bolted in. See, we use the bolts there. This has a ring, that ring I showed you earlier. So all it does is just twist on and off. So that tightens up against the back there. And here's what it looks like installed. Nice and flat. It is in there tight. It will not even move. And so the overall fit is very nice. The only thing I'm still concerned of is right through here. We'll see how well it snaps. If anything, see, I can cut that little, that little section just right there, and maybe a little bit right there, and that bottom part should go in. So maybe I'll cut it right now, that way I know it'll go down. Well, not right now, but before I install it. That way I know that it'll just fit right there down in. So anyway, that's our finished product. You can't see it on the other side, of course, because, you know, just a speaker hole. So it's gonna look good. Sound will come right straight through it and everything. All right, one step closer. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.